Hi, musicians. Let's talk about pulse and pitch and rhythm. Music is meant to be played with a pulse, so you need to practice with a pulse. Tap your foot, tap your heartbeat. The music is inside of you, it comes from your heart. Practice slowly to learn your music quickly. We recommend using a metronome. You can increase the tempo on one practice session at a time. Check your time signature. How many beats are in a measure? 2, 3, 4, more? What note gets the beat? Practice technique. Count your rhythms with a pulse. Clap and count the chunk of music you are focusing on. 1, 2, 1, and 2.
Okay, now let's talk about pitches. We want to recommend that you check out the Spring Grove Music YouTube channel because there's recordings of your music there in the playlists. You got to hear the music in your head before you sing or play it. For vocalists and brass players, it's especially important because you should be buzzing your music or hearing it in your head before you try to play it. If you're reading your music and you see a large leap or a small step, hear that in your head. Is that going to be a large interval or a small interval? That'll help with tuning as well. Check your key signature. What key are you in? Remember, if you have flats, it's the second to last flat is the name of the key, and if it's sharp, the last sharp is T if you're using solfege, or it's 1/2 step higher for the name of the key. That'll help you figure out what do is if you're using solfege, and if you have a note that you're unsure of, instrumentalists, you need to get your fingering chart out and figure out what that note is.
And remember to use pure vowel shapes to practice pitches in tune.
Yep. There's also 2 great apps that we want to recommend. For a metronome, if you don't have one of these fancy metronomes at home, Metro Timer is a great app. Looks like this. You can find it in the apps store. And for tuners, I like to use Piano Tuner. Looks like this. And with that, have fun practicing, you guys.